Alright, one more tip that'll save you a lot of headaches. This is a bolt. Okay, the intake brace. It's right back here, okay? This right here. This bolts onto the bottom of the engine block and up on the intake manifold. There's one bolt that holds it, and I have here in this bag. You want to put your head and intake manifold on and then bolt this on first. Or if you forget or you just don't want to do it that way, there's another bolt at the bottom, the one down on the block. Loosen that up and it won't give you such a headache getting that aligned with the threads in the intake manifold. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really tough to get it to line up. And that's a really good tip for avoiding massive headaches. Alright, so now we go and we'll get the head. Okay, gonna get the head. Push those wires out of the way for now. And don't want to break any of them. So I kind of just want to snake them up. Don't want to damage the head gasket either. So you kind of play a balancing game here. Pull this up a little bit. And once I get this wiring harness down underneath here, I want to put that bolt on next. So just nice and easy. You don't have to panic or rush or anything like that. It's nice if you have a helper, but I don't have a helper, so I don't feel like taking my engine hoist out. And this is a tiny little engine, so it's not too bad. So actually, you can I can snake these on up. Now, why wait? Just snake these on up because they have to come up through here anyway. Do it now. And then start aligning my pins with my head here. So, where is it? They're riding on the pins. See the rest of those. My other wires are out the connectors for my fuel injector down here. I don't want to smash them, so I'll just pull them up now and be done with it. Okay? Those are the ones we showed earlier. So now all we have to do, align this, and once I align it, then I'll tilt it and I'll connect that bolt up to the brace and the intake manifold. Yeah. Alright, so that's lined up and it plunked in. And before I tighten anything up, we're going to get this little bolt back here and attach it, the brace, to the intake manifold. While we can move it around a little bit, which I might not have to move it around. So you can move it a little bit like that and get it to line up with those threads and make your life a lot easier. See, I got it in already. It's a little 12mm bolt. Now that's in. I'll tighten it up later. I won't forget. And now I can just put my check for thrust washers. All good. And I can put my head bolts on and torque down my head. Next thing after that will be the camshafts. I'll show you how to line those up. Another thing too that's important to note, the intake bolts and the exhaust bolts are not the same length. Okay? See this? These are the intakes, these are the exhausts. The exhausts are longer. So you don't want to get them mixed up. Which ones go where? You want to get them in the right location. Just go in. Plop. Just put them in like so. Yeah. They should all be about the same height, even though they're different lengths, because the exhaust bolts have to go down farther to reach the threads. See my thread down there. They should all sit about the same height. Make sure you have thrust washers in there. And now you can start these all by hand and then go through and do your torque sequence. Okay? And that's that.